Hey guys, this week's Indie Gala bundle recommendation is the Indie League bundle. You can get great games like Jack and Jill DX, Super Destronauts DX, League of Evil, and Square Boy vs. the Bullies, just to name a few. Head on over to the link in the description and save some money on some great games. Ambition of the Slime is a tactical RPG for PC, iOS, 3DS, and Nintendo Switch. I'll be going over the Switch version today as that is the version I have. This game was on sale during the holiday season around Christmas time. However, it regularly goes for $4.99 US. So what does $5 get you? Like I mentioned, Ambition of the Slime is a tactical RPG, very much akin to games like Final Fantasy Tactics, Tactics Ogre, and the Disgaea series. However, it is a tactics game with a twist. All your characters are slimes, and are not very powerful at that. The object of the game is to use your slimes to take over the bodies of enemy units so you can use their power and abilities in combat. How this works is each character has a list of attributes. For example, a slime that is a water type has a much better chance of taking over a water type enemy. Other factors matter as well. For instance, stronger enemies are harder to take over, so you may need to gain ground over them or have a higher rate of capture. You may also need to use your slime abilities such as speed up, speed down, teleportation, and claim up to increase the chance of possession. Where the strategy comes in is that each of these actions take time, so you'll need to think strategically. Sure, you can teleport and take over a powerful enemy unit, but the AI isn't stupid. It knows when their comrades are possessed, and if the unit you've taken over is surrounded by enemies, it'll get destroyed. I had a lot of fun trying to figure out how to bait certain enemy units to move away from their allies for easier capture. When choosing a stage, there are several options and rewards, such as new slimes to acquire. Each stage has a difficulty setting, where the higher the difficulty, the higher the chance to get rarer slimes to join your party. However, for many of the harder difficulties, you may need to grind on lower difficulty fights to get your party's level up in order to survive those hard levels. This is my only complaint to the gameplay, but considering my love of Final Fantasy Tactics, some grinding was expected. Like many indie-style games, it goes for a retro style. It feels like a mix of 8-bit and 16-bit, which is a nice touch. I will say though, the game has a generic retro indie style a lot of cheaper games go for. I know it's not a huge deal, it's just boring and overused at this point. The sound is also pretty lackluster, as it uses the same generic sounds many other games in this style use. Seriously, is there some generic retro-styled sound library that all these indie devs have access to? I need to know! The music is pretty good, nothing special, but there's a few good ditties in there. Ambition of the Slime is pretty dang good. While I complained about the presentation and grinding, it's still a solid title that's easy to pick up and play. It's a game I regularly find myself playing in handheld mode in times where I can get a quick gaming session in. If you're starving for a great tactical RPG like me, this is an easy $5 purchase for something fast, effective, and cheap. Thanks again guys for watching. Shout out to my Patreons here on screen. If you like what you saw, consider subscribing and hitting that bell to receive notifications. You can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter to get updates on my videos, support me on Patreon to get early access to videos, behind the scenes extras, and a whole lot more content, and you can follow me on twitch.tv/ZeromasterLP, where I stream every Tuesday and Thursday at 8:30 PM Eastern Time. And if you're looking for more videos to watch, you can check out my last video on the left, and my pal Unreal's video on his top 10 favorite games of 2018 on the right. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.